Good evening. Welcome back to Crochet with Lulu and Friends in the land of Lulu. Gracie, Sophie, you may hear snoring and snorting. Biggs and Seven and Mick are over there. How is everybody doing this week and what have you been working on? I wanted to come on and say hello and thank you for watching my channel and thank you for all your sweet comments. I love reading comments. I love getting them. I wanted to show you a couple of projects that I'm starting on and get your opinion on a scarf. Some of you that have followed me for a while know that I have been working on a scarf for my son for, oh my word, probably 2 years. Well, I have almost come to the realization, and then I believe it was 2 nights ago. I believe it was Tuesday night. I asked him to wrap this around him and to see, and it's very wide. I had started with fewer stitches, but it just didn't look wide enough. But this is really too wide. It is 45 stitches wide. And it is Hobby Lobby Sugar Wheel, Sugar Bee, Sugar Wheel, and it's in the colorway Color by Numbers. And I always get that confused with Go Go Coco, and I'll show you the Go Go Coco in a few minutes. Now I've already used one full from here to about midways of this. So I've started on my second cake, and this is how far I've gotten on the second cake. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll probably finish it because, oh my goodness, I don't even know how many rows in, but I hate to frog it and start all over. This is what I have left of it. I was gonna do him a beanie out of it, but there's just such a vast space of one color. His birthday's the 21st. I was gonna finish this for his birthday, and I probably will try to finish it. I'm not sure I'll get this one finished by his birthday, but I have started another one. And it is, I love this yarn, and the colorway is Argentine. It's beautiful, and I love the colorway. I made him a beanie probably 2 years ago when I first started making beanies, and everybody wants to know where he got his beanie, and he says, from my mom, she makes them. So I started a second scarf. This is 35 stitches wide. Now I need to measure the other one versus this one. And I'm gonna go ahead, I'll probably go ahead and finish this because I'm pretty sure I have enough to finish this. But I'm really not sure if this is wide enough. So I've had a dilemma. I know that each yarn is different and some thicknesses and all of that, but I have no clue. I love the way the edges turned out. I used the stitch where you, instead of chaining up 2 to start when you turn your work and you go back in that same stitch that you just left, and you make a single crochet, and then you go back into that one and make another single crochet, and it makes the edges so much cleaner and so much neater. The only thing that's leaning inward are the 2 bottom ones. I've done the foundation and the row, what do they call that, foundation. I didn't chain 35 and then add my 2 and then turn. I just made my foundation row and my first row together. And my mind is way out the window. This is the second video I've recorded this afternoon. I was almost finished recording, and I won't mention their names, but there's 4 of them, and they were barking like we were under attack, and we weren't. So I have this going, and then I have almost finished a beanie out of this. And this is the colorway Windswept Wishes. Beautiful, beautiful colorway. I love this. Oh my word, I love it. And I've got an extra thing of it, and I'm gonna make somebody one, and she watches, she'll see. But I just think it turned out so good. I've got the yarn down in here. But it's kind of a navy. And then the kind of rust brown, and then the mustard gold. And then there's this color here that's kind of a blue green. Oh, it's just, I just love it. I love the crown of it. I mean, it's just, to me, it's, I love this. And it's, you know, it does its own thing. And it's just so pretty. I just love it. I may have to see if there's enough left out of that new one and this one to make me one. But I have this much left of for the scarf. So I've gotten this far on her beanie. And look at the crown. Here, let me turn it right side out. Is that not gorgeous? That, to me, that reminds me of the Colorado thing. But anyways, I digress. I keep going. That is what I've got on my hooks right now. I've got to see how many more rows. I'll have to, when she's here, I'll get her to get me one of his other beanies that I made, and then we can measure from there. But that's really all I have to show you. We had a little homecoming parade here this afternoon, so I got to sit outside and enjoy that. I always enjoy when they come through here. The Christmas parade, however, does not come down our street, but the homecoming and I think the Veterans parade does. So I always enjoy those 2 parades because I can sit right here on the porch and I don't have to go to the corner to really see. And I wouldn't do that anyways. But I enjoyed the little parade today. It was just very short and sweet. And Biggs was outside with me. I had put the littles up with their mama, and then I brought Gracie in because she was getting real excited. So then he got excited. And he was barking, and he was just, I mean, he was just, like I said, they've been on high alert today. High alert. Look at the ears. As I mentioned, I really don't have anything else to show. Let me know how wide you do your scarves when you make neck scarves. He measured the other one the other night, how long he wanted it. So, but I'll let him, you know, try it before. And I think I have some more of the cakes over there in my apartment. I'm not sure, but I'm almost positive. And I have gobs of the Go-Go Cocoa. For some reason, I was so hung up on those 2 sugar wheels when I went to Hobby Lobby, and she just almost turned my knee wrong side out. They use my knee kind of like you do a diving board. You know, you go like ka-chunk, and then that's what they do to my knees. And there's some days I just can't tolerate it. It hurts so bad. I'm gonna get off from here because I keep digressing. I keep rambling and babbling. I hope everyone's had a wonderful week. It's been so gorgeous here. The weather, we've had a couple of days rain. I don't think it's rained a drop since maybe early yesterday morning. But I mean, it's just been so nice. It's fall. It is truly fall weather. But it's that fake fall. You know, it's that fake fall where you get, I just said that, didn't I? It's where you get your hopes up and you start dragging out all your apple cinnamon candles, your pumpkin spice coffees, and you're just, you know, you've got your jacket out, which I have mine right back here, and then it turns off 70, 80, 90 degrees again. So that part, that's what I call fake fall. Oh my word. I may need therapy. I may need therapy. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I don't know that I'm leaving the house at any time, at any moment. I've been outside today. I have been to the garbage can, and I think that's, and then I've watched the parade, and I think that's about the extent of my excitement for the week. I'm halting my book club going for a while. I will probably get back into it once we get everybody acclimated to all being together. We have, if you would have noticed Gracie being on the couch. So we're trying to get them all used to coexisting, and it's working to a huge degree. But it's not fully working, and that's okay. I mean, you always have that problem. She's we don't remember if we got her in 2013 or 2014. We're thinking 2014. She was just little, so if we got her in 2014, she's 11, and so she just does not, she's not used to all of the excitement, because for years it was just her and my little Jack Russell. And they were okay together. I mean, there was times that when my mom would be in the hospital or the nursing home, they would be home alone for several hours at a time until my son could get to them and make sure they were okay and feed them and water them. But you can't leave food down. You cannot do that. We never have. Well, when she got a certain age, we stopped being able to leave food down, because she's very, you know how they are, they get territorial. And these are they're very serious about their food times. So it would not work well. Would not work well at all. So I have 5 bowls, and I put the 2 littles over there in their crate, because that's where they feel content and safe, and they can eat all their little kibbles. And then I usually put Gracie over here with me, or Biggs and Sophie over here with me. And then the other one is over there. Mickey says hello. Oh, there's Sophie. I couldn't put my eyes on her. She was behind me, but I just couldn't see her. The light over here is not real bright. But again, I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. It's Thursday here. It's going on, I think, 7 o'clock. I can't see that clock real well. It's dark over there in that corner. And no, we didn't have an earthquake. That was a biggie quake. I will see you back next time. Hopefully, I'll have a lot more done on my scarf. And if you have any knowledge on scarf making, please tell me your measurements. I'm stumped. I'm so stumped. See you next time. Bye-bye.